Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Fredrick, Colorado. My name is Grant Russell, and today I've got the pleasure to bring to you guys a recent arrival. Previous owner took care of this one like it was his newborn baby. It is absolutely immaculate. It's a 2016 Newmar King Aire 4519 floor plan. Garage kept. You can see how stunning it is on the exterior here. Got recently replaced all new Michelins on it recently. I think they're a couple years old, but they're in really good shape. We got 19,700 miles, so just under 20,000 miles on it. If you're not familiar with the King Aires are gonna have, in 2016, 600 horsepower, 6-speed Allison transmission, 20,000 pound hitch on the rear. Again, fantastic shape. But, come on with me here and we'll kind of get started around the outside. Some features kind of unique to Newmar that I always like to talk about is they have an actual gutter system on them, so when you're running the air conditioners or it's raining outside, all the water is going to trickle down the rooftop, and there's a gutter system that runs the length of the RV, and there'll be channels that run down, little like the A-pillar of the coach here, so you don't get any water running down the outside of the coach. We've got keyless entry right here. You can program the keypad here to lock and unlock the entrance door, as well as all your compartment doors. Something else this one's gonna have too, I'm just gonna reach up here and run this out, but we've got some electric awnings. So if I reach up top here and I wanna extend this little window awning, you're gonna have the Girard window awnings, and there's 3 of these guys. So you have 3 window awnings, one above the bed in the back, one over the sofa, which when we get on the inside, you'll see that's where the televator is located. And there's another one out I have on the other side of the coach. Additionally, we've got the Girard Nova awnings out at the moment. Depending on the position of the sun, it's gonna give you some good shade in this area. It also has the LED light strips that run the length of the awning. It's gonna give you some nice patio lighting outside in the evening. Fuel tank. 200-gallon fuel tank. And it is protected by, you're gonna have a steel plate underneath here that protects the fuel line on both sides of the coach when you're filling your fuel. Going to this first compartment here, you'll notice we've got the exterior refrigerator freezer combo on a slide tray. You can set this to be your freezer or your refrigerator. Again, really nice shape. You'll notice a little road wave. It's got a 50-foot water pressure hose. Comes with the coach. Next bay down here, we've got the electric slide tray. It's going to go all the way through on both sides. Up top, we do have the Sony 43-inch LED television with JBL soundbar. Next bay over, again, we got another electric slide tray. It slides all the way in and out on both sides. And the next bay down, we're gonna have the manual tray. So this is what I call the 3/4 tray, but it does back up to your Oasis and some of the plumbing on the other side of the coach. This pulls out. It's in and out on both sides. This side. You can see underneath here we've got where your filter is located for the Dirt Devil. This has a whole house central vac system inside the coach. And those little white controllers over here to the side are some of your Girard awning controls. And then you'll have some 110 outlets up top here that are available if you need to plug anything in for outside. Being a 2016, a lot of times you'll need to see some door adjustments needed on these, but these do open and close very nicely. So the King Aire in 2016 has a 140-gallon fresh water tank, and it has an 80-gallon gray water and a 60-gallon black water tank. It's all going to be located in front of this drive axle behind this wall. So all your tanks are housed back behind here, and they give you some shelving here on the side here to hold some extra hoses, filters, belts, DEF fluid, anything you want to keep stored in here. The paint is in really nice shape, folks. I mean, it's in excellent shape. I mean, like I said, they took great care of this coach. What do they call this one? This was the Shire Graphics back in 2016. Here's the DEF fluid. You fill that from this side or from the other side of the coach. And as we get to this compartment here, this is built on a Spartan K3 chassis. This is where they house the starting. These are your cranking batteries here. This is your disconnect switch on the hydraulics and the chassis batteries. Your fuel filter, water separator is located in here. And then on the back, this does have a little, where's that switch at? Okay, right here. Got an air-driven rear hood assist. Come around this side, you can see how clean the engine is. Again, just under 20,000 miles. Fantastic shape. This coach is in really nice condition. Okay, so we move around to the side here. Just getting the shot up top. This is the, you've got a remote backup camera. So the camera up top here, there's some directional switches on the dash where you can move that camera up and down, back and forth, direct it straight down on your hitch view. So when you're backing up to a trailer or something like that, you can get a good shot so you can see where the trailer hitch is at. Moving around to the side, we got the side radiator, the egress door. Here's where the DEF fluid fill is located here. In this compartment, we're going to have a little place to store some of your anything tied into the dump station, sewage hoses, water hoses, gloves, chemicals. And then here's the dump station. So it does have the water, the hot and cold water manifold system here. So if you do have, say, your washing machine creates a leak on the cold water side of it, you can simply just turn that system off and keep using the rest of the water systems so you can get it in and get it taken care of. It's got a whole house water filtration system on it. We've got the city water hose. You walk this out and it's a push button reel in. And then you do have these nice little flap seals. You pop these in place and close your door. It's one nice thing that Newmar's always done. This does have the RV Santicon macerator flush on it, so you can pump your wastewater uphill if needed. You got electric gate valves over here. Outdoor shower. Everything's nicely labeled here for the dump station. We got a 50-foot, 50 amp shore power. You walk it out, same thing like you do with the water hose. Push button to reel it in. Transfer switch is located in here. Got another electrical outlet, plus cable feed if you want to plug in the park cable. It does have that as well. Here's the Oasis hydronic heat. So that Oasis is a diesel boiler, plus it has 2 electric elements. That's what heats your hot water, gives you continuous hot water, and it also has provided heat for the coach as well. Speaking of that, you're going to have 3 heat sources. So you have the Oasis hydronic heat for wintertime use. You have heated floors, and then there's 3 15,000 BTU air conditioners, all with heat pumps. Other side of the pass-through storage. Again, you can run the tray all the way out on this side as well as the other side. And then, again, electric slide tray. Inverter is going to be located in here. And this is your house batteries. So you've got 16 AGM deep cycle house batteries, all on a slide tray. And those are in great shape. There's a door that might need a little adjustment there. On the other side, you got the other side of the fuel fill located here. And then in this compartment, it's going to be where your fuses are located. Kind of a lot of your electrical components tied into the chassis are going to be located in here. It's also where I can run the front, this front out. Let me turn this on real quick. I'll be right back. It's got a hydraulic slide. Let's turn this on first. Just the key has to be toggled forward. Now I can run this hydraulic nose out. And you can see in here we've got the big 12,500 kilowatt diesel generator. It's also where they house the windshield wiper fluid, the Oasis, the hydraulic heating system, oil filters located right here. Hadley air horns. It's also easy to get to your headlamps if you need to change those out. And as we come around to this side, oh, you gotta watch your head. So the hydraulics is going to be located here for the leveling jacks. The leveling jacks are hydraulics, and then you also have an air leveling system as well. So you have either air or hydraulics to level this coach. And then that will also operate the full wall slide. When we get inside here, we'll run some slides here in a little bit. Okay, put that out. So we got the electric steps going in and out. Currently got it set to go in, so when I close the door, actually they're set to stay out. Kind of tricked myself there, but I had the key toggled forward, so it overrides that so that it knows to bring the steps in when the key's on. All right, and what's nice about this, having the electric steps in this year, you actually have some nice little storage bins underneath these steps. Got some good storage there, and you got another storage bin up top. Good place to keep all your shoes, umbrellas, maps, tools, right here at the entrance. And additionally, you will have, let's see if I can get in here. It's gonna have a step cover. So, find it. The step cover, I can't find the switch at the moment, but this whole slide out comes out and up. All right, come on in here. Okay, now I'd like to start the walkthrough on the interior with the slides in, so you can see how easy it is to travel. It is tight getting through here because you've got the televator here that pushes the sofa forward. You got two opposing slides that come together, so it gives you this little channel here to get through, and I can get to the back. So if I need to get to the refrigerator, I want to grab a cold beverage, or if I need to access the half bath, I can still get in here easily. Okay, let's run some slides. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go out with these two first. Let me turn this off. All right, so I mentioned to you this has a hydraulic slide. So the full wall slide that you see going out is a hydraulic slide. So it's got all tile floor underneath, which you can see the L-shaped sofa there. and the booth dinette and the refrigerator. Oops, let me come in with this. Hang on one second here. Up right here. Okay. So this has the cashmere rift oak glazed high gloss cabinetry in 2016, along with the Balmoral decor package. If you want to go on back, Jody, I'll just kind of start running slides here. And then this is 4519 floor plan. It is a bath and a half. All right, now you can see how much more room it's going to give you. All right. So we've got electric recliners in the sofa here. Or it's an electric jackknife sofa, excuse me. This whole thing lays down flat. Small adults, kids, you're on the sofa here. And as this is going back up, you notice we've got the little universal remote control here for the televisions, surround sound, home theater system. And then each one of these has a little footrest also on each end of the sofa there. Behind the sofa, you're gonna have the televator. It's got the 50-inch LED television with the Bose soundbar. That's going up. You got some good storage overhead. This has the Bose system, the Sony Blu-ray DVD system. As we move down this way, we've got the previous owners changed out some lighting. You'll notice a little bit of different lighting in here, but that can always be switched back. But it actually does set it off pretty nice. There's just good lighting in the kitchen area. And in 2016, you had the lit sinks. Beautiful finish to those sinks. Residential faucet head. Everything's nice and flush for your workspace. It's got the induction cooktop. Full extension drawer glides. There's all the remote controls for TVs, Blu-ray players, Bose systems. Plus it's got the universal remote. Soft close on all your drawers. Some extra filters there for the refrigerator filter, the whole house water filtration system, and a dishwasher down below. Some additional storage overhead here. Good place to keep some spices above the convection microwave oven. Got some indirect lighting up above. See some good lighting there. Convection microwaves in excellent shape. And then we've got adjustable shelf in this room, in this area. There's all the owner's manuals that came with the coach in this black bag. And then down below, good place to store your sink covers. When you're using the sink area, you can just slide those there. A little extension here for extra kitchen items. Another full extension drawer here. Little hidden drawers here as well. And then right in the slide fascia, you've got a little bit of storage there as well with some adjustable shelves. And I mentioned earlier that has a central vac, so this little kick plate down below, kick that open, that will suck air in. As you're sweeping up in here, you can sweep to this area and that'll suck everything down below, or you can clean the filter out outside. And the hose attachments is going to be located right here. And here we got the half bath. So we've got medicine cabinets going to be located right here with an electrical plug inside the medicine cabinet. And then your sink, it's all one piece, so all Corian, easy to clean. And then down below, We got some storage underneath the sink. Little pull-out drawer located here. Porcelain toilet. It is a macerator flushing toilet. And then right here is going to be where the house breakers. Everything's nicely labeled. And you got the dual inverter controls are located right here. By the way, I didn't mention that, but these have the two. You've got two 3,000 watt inverters. One of the inverters is dedicated to the front air conditioner, I believe. So when you're traveling, you don't have to run the generator to run one of the airs. You can run that one dedicated air off of the inverter. Okay, and then across from the half bath, we've got a little pull-out pantry. Previous owners did a little custom work here. Nice woodwork. If you get a shot in here, good place to hold your, I don't know, extra liquor bottles, wine bottles, and then some good storage down below there as well. Full extension drawer glides again. Got 6 good pantry drawers. Residential refrigerator. Ice box below. This is all freezer storage underneath. Refrigerator up top. Close this all up. Slide this over. That keeps everything tight when you're traveling. We do have a little extension here for the Euro dinette. Let me run these up. So one other nice unique thing with the King Aires is they eliminate the cabinets overhead here, which really gives you some nice window views outside. And then you have in the L-shaped sofa, you're gonna have a little footrest here. I won't pull this out, but this does have an air mattress, queen size bed that folds all the way out, extra sleeping. So you've got additional sleeping here for maybe 2 adults. And then of course we saw the jackknife sofa earlier over here on this side. So you've got 2 sleeping areas up front. If you notice the kind of chevron shaped flooring, so this has, in 2016, this was ordered with the Essex floor tile. That's something that's a little different about this layout. But the colors are nice. They're nice and bright. You know, you don't feel like you're in a cave or anything like that with the lighter cabinetry. Done a really nice job on this one. All right, so we'll go out with this guy. Another thing I liked in 2016 was how they had these little padded inserts on all the doors. You'll have that on your sliding doors here to separate the bedroom, and then you also have it on this sliding door here going to the back bathroom. So we got a Sleep Number mattress. You'll notice it doesn't have I don't have the comforter or pillows or anything to go along with this one, but you can certainly add your own bedding and match the colors nicely in this area. That being said, we'll lift this up here. There's a little extra leaf for the Euro dinette, the 2 extra folding chairs to join the booth dinette. There's a little indirect lighting below, accent lighting under the floor. And then you have the exit window for the bedroom. Plus back behind here, we have the little sliding panels here to close off for the headboard area. Wireless charging stations on both sides of the bed. Some good storage overhead as well. And then all the way across in front of the bed, got some nice storage here. So we've got pull-out drawers or your wardrobe storage. Nice deep drawers here. Little smaller drawers for jewelry, socks, underwear, whatever you want to keep in here. 43-inch TV, Bose soundbar. Again, a kind of mirror image here with more drawers, more pull-outs, Blu-ray player. And then right here we've got the Silverleaf. So in 2016 they were using Silverleaf. There's two of these panels. There's one in the very front overhead cabinet, and there's one back here in the rear bedroom. So everything, all your alternating current, direct current, generator controls, water systems, climate, floor heat, auto gen, water pump, everything's located in one place. I can see all the different systems as I tap on the different functions there. And then you also have your camera view. If you want to have it set to your camera, it'll toggle through all the different cameras around the coach. There's the interior shot looking back. There's a camera above in the front. There's the rear side camera. If I hold that down, I'll bring it back. So kind of a neat system here that they were doing in 2016. All right. Coming around to the back, this has a nice big roomy bathroom. We'll start here at the washer and dryer. So instead of, the previous owner made this the combo Splendid washer and dryer. So this does both wash and dry, and that gave them some extra storage. They built these little shelves up top. Nicely done here. If you wanted this to have stackable washer dryer, it can certainly be done. We could take this out and make this a stackable washer and dryer. We've got the matching bowls to the kitchen sinks in here. Really nice decor. Medicine cabinet here with 110 outlet inside if you need to keep your curling iron charged, your toothbrush charged, your razor. Here's your light switches controls here, accent lighting, mirror light, got a nice big mirror light around it as well. And then in here is just additional medicine cabinet storage. I'm sorry. And then we got some good storage down below. Full extension drawer glides. It's not lacking on bathroom storage at all. Plenty of storage under the sink. And then for additional wardrobe storage in the back, flip that up. Cedar lined closet. Adjustable shelves over here on the left side. Notice the hanging rod goes all the way across. We've got some cubbies in the back. And then on this side, we've got additional hanging storage below and above with the safe in the back as well. And here's the egress door. Plenty of room around the toilet area here too. Just something to point out. There's lots of leg room, lots of room there. And then we have a nice large shower. Just to give you an idea, the room we got in here, I'm 6'2". I got plenty of room in this shower. This all closed up. A lot of different water features. A little waterfall down below, a little lower sprayers, mid sprayers. Got a shower head up above and a waterfall feature here with a handheld water spigot there as well. Good place to keep your shampoos and soaps. And then it has a little flip down teak seat. Okay. Got some nice ceiling plenums to kind of dress up the ceiling. And then if you look right here, this does have a little motion sensor alarm system on it here, as well as one up top. This does have that alarm system on it from 2016. Okay, and then these seats, just so y'all know, both of these seats do swivel around. They both have footrests. They're both heated and cooled. So that was one feature too in 2016 that these had, was the heated and cool seats. Up above here is going to be the additional Silverleaf panel. It's also where the disconnect switch on the house batteries is located, your slide controllers. opposing door slide awning. That's the awning that's out on the driver's side. Exterior security lights, security sensors on and off system there. That's for that security system in the back I was just showing you. The step switch to turn that off and on so the steps don't go in and out all the time. And some privacy shades, controls. This is your satellite receiver box. Here's a little interior camera. This is kind of shooting to the back. And then also both of your captain's chairs are going to have the massage feature. And here's that directional camera feature I was talking about earlier, where you can move the camera around on the rear using the little directional. So if you've got that set somewhere and you want to get a hitch view, you simply hit hitch view. That brings it straight down, looking straight down at the hitch. There's a charge mat with a little blue light here. If you have a wireless phone that can charge, you can set that here and that'll charge wirelessly. There's also USB ports tucked underneath there that you can't see, as well as 12-volt outlets too. And then you have, let's turn this on. If you notice, the steering wheel is electric, so I can bring that towards me. I can also tilt and telescope it, see how it's going in, or I can bring it up higher using the little paddles down below. And then if I want to bring the pedals, probably hard to see, but the pedals, you can also move those out or move them closer to you, pulling them in. And in 2016, this is kind of before they went all digital, but you got the analog dash here, but still easy to read. Everything still is in great shape. This has the Bendix VORAD system on it, so that's in 2016. The VORAD system that they were using then was for the collision mitigation, adaptive cruise, the lane assist for that year. You've got, let's see here, we got a little power window. You're going through a toll. You got the power window right here, switches right here, easy to get to. A couple of cup holders located here. You'll notice right below the cup holders, I've got a driver memory setting for 1, 2, and 3. So once you have your steering wheel set where you like to have it at, your mirrors set, your pedals set, the driver's seat, simply hold the set and one of the positions down for like 5 seconds, and that'll lock that in place where you'd like to have it set. Here's where the 6-speed Allison transmission is going to be located. And your engine brake switch on and off. You've got a 3-stage engine brake. Tag dump. When you have that in the forward position, it'll automatically dump the air on the tag axle, distributing the weight to the drive axle, so you don't get any tire scrub when you're going in reverse. The Hadley system here is for the air leveling. So you have an air leveling system using the Hadley, and this also has active air. So as you're driving the coach with the Hadley system, it's continuously leveling the coach. Really comfortable ride. Drives excellent. And then here's the hydraulic system to level the coach using the hydraulic jacks. Let's see here. You also have the Silverleaf screen here where you can toggle through fuel level, transmission temperature controls. You can go into some of the systems there. Let's see here. You can make those disappear by going back to view. Some chassis diagnostics. There's some. If you go to the house feature, you can check your freshwater tanks, the gray water tank, the black water tanks. Thermostat control, chassis features. It's got some cool features for 2016. They were using the Silverleaf also in the backup camera screen. Okay, let's see if I missed anything. One thing I did want to mention, it's just under 5,000 pounds of cargo carrying capacity. So you got quite a bit you can load on this coach before you hit the road. At ride height, you're 13 feet 4 inches. The overall length is 44 feet 11 inches. Yeah, I think we covered the majority of this coach. Like I said, a 2016 Newmar King Aire recent arrival, 4519 bath and a half floor plan, stock number 5U250709. My name's Grant Russell. Hope I helped you guys out. If there's anything I missed or anything I can help with, any questions on this coach or any other pieces of inventory we have on our lot, please give me a call, shoot me an email. My contact information should be posted below. You can reach me at 720-539-4711 or shoot me an email at grussell@transwest.com. Hope you all have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. I'm out.